What I'm talking, just like like just that's that. What's that? That be that days. Like just we've been past and space bound and like some all kinds of things links his creation that someone made it everything's about by hands or like humans, like animal, plants, like all kind like imagination or like all kind of physics, science, like all kinds of things that someone did that. Someone did that. Even like these air bits, like this is it's all creation, like the frontiers. So like somebody made a god. So like just somebody made a table and somebody put the plants on the mud and just like somebody wrote a picture. So all like like more than thousands of the years. So what's the stars bones like that star might you see that its stars is gone, but like some stars are still there. So what's that like like in here dungeon, like just like just my fights, my battle, my colosseum. So like some I made that like us, but only really nothing more than like lightnings, like just we don't live in it. So like just live in it shit up. Like streets know everything's about, like streets is everywhere, somewhere that might be here that you like just like when closing eye, open eyes, same, like even a shout, blinking eyes, same, shouting the mouth in the same, like just like flow and liver someone made it, like so nature did that, like we all come from oceans, like two rocks come from this way, one from this rocks, one from this way rocks, and it hit it. It starts everything's like us like 53 million years old, and so many stories about like just like is in a one spot in a one star, like that's why like we be in the earth, like just like we've been a place that like so there's more nothing's out, like just like to we know that like everything's about it. I know, I'm sure that like I catch the what's the life in it. So like just like I be like not explaining it to not teaching it, so be like just like just be like makes me feel that moon, so like just is warm and it don't spin, but like like it looks like like change it, but still moons was since everything, and like some gods that some kings do, some queens not, so be like just like like just that like what I do in the streets, like like just walk in the streets, get on the bike to see like to see more futures, like more hopes, be like just like I be like like just doing stop things to get more things to like just out our lives in the livings, like just live over the death and death to over that to start up begin to plant up onto the planet this section to the startup universe, or to venture that all kinds all over the globes and all over the borderlines, and we venture that all advanced adventure, so like just set me by like balls, like to like just microcomputers, like just be like just solar sauna, so be like just like staying there, like just some be in the hunts, like hair hunts, just be like just like be expensive next, so be like just smoke weed, like smoke tons of shit, like so smoke pounds of it, and sneeze tons of it. So be like just I be spot just doing the outset. My creeks be there in the foods, like so, and then I just and after this in the bonds, one question is in here is about like just big bonds, like just core atoms, core bombs. I just be like just I be saying that. So be like just step back in a B, step back in a A, step up on a A front of before then. So like just there's so many angles, like so many discussions like just about cannot be not filled out that the air, the skies not be filled to vacuum the inner space that not be by feel. So you might not that's outer space, that how space is big about and how big is this what is about. So how you might not be knows about. So this is how new this is. So like this dungeon is like creation of like mostly made by Edens, like just that so many of memories that will be crossing down the streets associate to know that what's the memory is all about. So like just be saying that, like so like just I be saying that by that is like 20 scores of the him points of the 2 points became to be one nations to the one grounds to be know that to next steps of the like stair to like just open up the door. So like just I'm knocking the woods. So be like just put the card on it, like so start grinding and more like like things like just in a day to catch that. So like just I be lesson up just academy. So like to things in a university. So like just be like how be like bit. So like to from then to from here to now to there over there. So this is like just far as here and far as there. So be like near might be get to just more like I be step up onto. So I just like just talk things is about just like to in the surround things like just being all memories that you like cushion so many kinds of mangas, so many of those feelings, so many of those thinkings, or the off level vinyls like just be my waxing and shit up. So I'd be like just I'd be saying my new future to the new hope to the our children's that what we do in a like in a things in a like what we might make me the show that so all goals was like no colors. So be like watercolor is almost clear, but like it's clear became to like more salt to that be the ocean, the river be. So be like just I be that to be the what I be. So like just who I'm to know, like just who you know you yourself to know to happen here is like most like shaded to like just to like just what I slice up on the air that was like just war wars like just be like just sight seeking searcher. So scouting around like scouters. So be like just like I be catching and saying shit. My shit is just definitely bomb shit. So be like just like I be saying that while my bros comes out just like just my words is about made more triple the 1 tears of the dropping bloods be like might be another color be much not no. So like be like just what's out the imagination to like what's the catching not in the out. So be like what be can be in like just to do know what I'm do to things in the streets. So like I be my saying the crooks you be like just so how this new this is no matter how what you who you are no matter what you do. So be like just like I be saying this shit up. So be like just talk my shit not all day. It's like 2 days 24 hours 24 days. So be like just saying that years be like just be like just like yeah like just that so many just is protected by themselves the personality of the personal of the privation that things in like just that who made the law, who made you, like who made it. like who made someone made it, someone named it, someone made times, someone made the dimension, like 20 dimensions that be like just my chambers to just come to shatter. So you know what I mean? So like just I'm saying that, like I'm saying the dark, like just more darker to get more blacks, so be like might be like just white lights is be like just from out of the another box to the front to the facing for like just be like just facing now to my face areas be like just next Facebook of that just things in that like when you cut stay in action, like you motion that your movements, so like just be like what's the result of the succeed of the success of the things in the seas, like just so we be get down that we did that. It don't happen without us, like just that it don't happen without you that you heard in here, you heard it. So like in here, it don't happen without us, but like still it makes wish come true. So be like just like I be we doing it, so that how does a more than like just what we see is like just it's more like aliens do, like just more than like movies do, like just like more than realitism do. So like this is the reality. All kind of things could happen, all kind of things in here, all kind of things in the world is happened. It's not like just made by like just out not or believe or not do or not. So like it's not that to like also to like even not even of it, like just it all happened in a real existence world in here today. And